Amen, amen. Excuse me for being late. I thought it started at 1:30. Please excuse me. But I'm so excited to be here.
Amen.
I do give honor to the shepherd, first lady of this house. Amen. And I thank God for my parents at our church, Saltline Church, Pastor Alejandra Reese and Pastor Sharita Reese. I mean, she knew I called her pastor. She'd probably fall out. First lady. Amen. All right. Well, I thank God because the message that He gave to me for the house today is that you're at your last camel, man. And where I'm coming from is Genesis 24, okay? And this story is about Rebecca. Rebecca, before she ever even met her husband Isaac, amen. And if you could go with me to Genesis 24, amen. If you guys don't mind, can I pray for just a moment?
Yes.
Father God, in the name of Jesus, I just thank you, Lord God, for today. Lord God, I thank you for another chance to get things right, Lord God.
Yes.
I thank you for every vessel that is in this house, Father God. Father God, I thank you for the shift that you're doing in this house, Father God. I thank you for Flow Ministries, Father God, because they're getting ready to flow like never before. So, Lord God, I'm just praising you and I'm thanking you for allowing me to be a part of today, Father God. And I give you all praise, glory, and honor, Father God. Allow people to have ears to hear, Father God, and hearts to receive your word. In Jesus' precious name. Amen.
Amen.
And as this week I've been in Missouri, to give you a background. And I just got back yesterday morning. And that's when I got the invitation on Friday. And I said, Lord, I love when you do last minute, because when it's last minute, you can flow and it's not me.
Right.
Amen. Because a lot of times we're like, oh, I got to prepare. I got to do this. But when God has His way, man, it's so much greater than what we could ever have said or expected. Why are you not acting right today? Amen. Well, to give you a background on my tablet, it's trying to act right. Amen. Rebecca is just a common young lady, amen. And in Genesis, it starts off with Abraham telling his servant, I need you to go and find a wife for my son.
Yeah.
So he's going to find a wife for his son. Okay. He's going to find a servant for his son. He said, but, Master, what if the lady does not come with me? What if she does not want to come back to this house? He said, well, an angel's going to go before you. And then you're going to know when it's her. But I need you to promise me that you're not going to go to the Canaanites. You're not going to go to the sinners. You're not going to go to all them. You're going to go to my father's place, where God already promised me that my lineage will be. Amen?
Amen.
Amen. Well, you know what? You got your Bible. There we go. Satan, you alive. Amen.
Amen.
All right. So, if we go to Genesis 20:14. And it goes. And the servant took 10 camels of the camels of his master and departed, for all the goods of his master were in his hand. And he arose and went to Mesopotamia, unto the city of Nahor. And he made his camels to kneel down without the city by the well of water at the time of the evening, even the time that women go out to draw water. And he said, O Lord God of my master Abraham, I pray thee, send me good speed this day, and shew kindness unto the master Abraham. Behold, I stand here by the well of water, and the daughters of the men of the city come out to draw water. And let it come to pass that the damsel to whom I shall say, let down thy pitcher, I pray thee, that I may drink. And she shall say, drink, and I will give thy camels drink. Also, let the same be that thou hast appointed for thy servant Isaac, and thereby shall I know that thou hast showed kindness unto my master. And it came to pass, before he was done speaking, Rebecca came. Now I was reading this, and I looked at it, I said, okay, first he's being obedient, and he left like his master said. And when he began to pray these things, Lord, give me a sign, let me know that this is you. that when she comes, before he was even finished speaking, Rebecca came. If you continue to read, it says, Rebecca walked up to him and said exactly what he prayed. Can I give you water? And then after he drank, she said, and then I will feed your camels too. So when she said, I will give your camels water too, what you got to know is they said it was 10 camels, right? 10 camels. Camels hold about 40 gallons of water.
Yes.
So that means that's 400 gallons of water she said she was willing to give his camels. And she does not even know who he is. All right. So one thing that God really showed me, he said, you got your shepherd. And he began to show me Pastor Bobby. So Pastor Bobby, what he did first was he was obedient to his master's voice. Lord, I'm going to step out and go find your bride. What does God call us? His bride. So I'm going to go out and go get your bride to bring it back to your house. All right, now he said, now what if they don't come to your house? He said, well, I'm going to send an angel before you. And you're going to know that it is her. Okay, all right, hold on. Before I even step over, okay. So Rebecca first stepped in out of obedience. How many times we see a man of God and we're like, I'll serve you, but don't even know what you got to do. See, you say, oh yeah, I'm going to serve you. Want me over what ministry? I got that ministry. I'm going to go ahead and serve it. But not realizing it's going to take you 400 gallons of water to go ahead and feed that ministry.
Come on. Come on.
So it takes 400 gallons, and you got to realize all she had was about a pitcher as big as this, and she's carrying it on her shoulder. So she's carrying it. She's got to walk back and forth. You know, that's not more than just one trip. That's way more than one trip. You it's a process. You got to keep. And then it says that a camel can slurp up water in a matter of 2 seconds. He can slurp up 3 gallons. So imagine you doing the work. You pour it out. It's gone that fast. So what happens is people get tired. I done poured this up and they said, I thought I did something. All of a sudden, it's sucked up. So now, Lord, this first couple done drank it too fast. That means that I got to go back to this again and fill it back up. And so what happened was, if you look at it, Rebecca kept going back and forth, but in the word, it never says she complained. Not once did she open her mouth. She was willing to do it, and she kept going back and forth to the trips. Okay, I'm going to fill it up. I offered to do this. Lord, when you said, am I going to have a willing vessel? You said, yes, it's me. It's here I am. So why are you complaining doing the work of the ministry? Why are you complaining when you offered it? So now you're sitting there, you're filling it up. And you're coming back. You're filling it up. And you're tired of hearing that. And you know that it gets weary sometimes. You're like, you done stop doing that. Like, you start getting angry with different people, but Rebecca remained silent. One thing that blew my mind was it said that as she continued to fill up the troughs of water, it says that the servant never said one word but watched her. Sometimes we get upset. Pastor did not acknowledge all the work that I've been doing. Pastor has not said nothing about me. He don't get me. Like, I'm doing this. He don't see this big old 3 gallons and everything. But what God began to show me, God is looking at your character. Are you going to be willing to go back and forth and not get the credit that you think you deserve? Are you going to be willing to serve the master? Because what you don't realize, what everybody did not realize is this. He's looking at your character because after she finished doing what she was doing, then the praise came. What she did not realize was that she was getting ready to be married to Isaac, whose father is the richest man in the nation. So in other words, her promise is up to how she responds to her task at hand. So I sat there and I said, Lord, oh my goodness. Lord, I thank you because sometimes we like, oh, I'm tired of doing this. And pastor not paying attention to this. Not even paying attention that your pastor stepped out in the first place. He went underneath his covering to go get the master's bride. He came for you. And now you have no problem when he holds the very key in his hand. When Rebecca finished what she was doing. Now you gotta imagine, she tired. She literally came out, and it says the evening, so the sun was still going down, so she was still hot. In that culture, you are fully covered from head to toe. So that means you got all these clothes on, you carrying gallons of water, you feeding everybody, you don't even know this person, yet you were willing to serve. When she did that, what blessed me was that he gave her jewels and then went to his father's house. When he went to her father's house, he said, I have to take you back and then let me tell you exactly what you just did. See, she was willing to serve and did not know what the promise was in the end. Sometimes we get upset, but you don't know what God has for you in the end.
Yes.
We have to stop sitting there, Lord, why? And he said, because you don't know the promise in the end. If you will keep going, you're at the last camel, but you're trying to stop when you're at camel number 10. It's right around the corner.
Yeah.
But you're trying to give up, and your promise is in your face. The very thing that you are feeding and complaining about has your promise.
Yeah.
The ministry that you are feeding into is going to lead you to your promise. At the end of the story, it says Rebecca rode on the camel back to the master's house. In other words, that thing is going to carry you to your destiny. When I went to Missouri, what blessed me was I was in Missouri. Every time I fly American Airlines, they get on my last nerve. They cancel my flights, they redo stuff, and I'm always going to meet someone else. I'm like, Lord, I'm about to blow American Airlines up. I just can't deal with them. Like, they keep messing up stuff. And so when I was getting ready to go home, I get to the kiosk and they say, would you like to upgrade your ticket? And I was like, for $40, upgrade to what? And it was like first class. I'm like, $40? Yes, never drove first class before. And I was like, get this visa. And when I got there, I went into the front, and then the seats were bigger. It was all cushioned. Before the plane even started, they said, would you like some water? Yes. And like, ice, no ice, crushed ice? Crushed. Like, I was just excited. Like, before the plane took off, you were already offering me things. Yeah. And I watched how the people came in. And when they come and pass first class, all of us do, we look like, how you get here? Not knowing y'all bank account might be way bigger than mine. But I just happened to have the opportunity to pay that $45. And God says, people want to be in first class but don't want to pay to be in first class.
Come on.
So you remain in coach, dogging everybody else out or wishing that you was in first class, but there's a price to pay in order to be in first class. In order to be the vision that you see, you got to pay a little more. You got to feed another camel. You got to do some work, because what's going to happen is if you just get there, your character will mess you up and you will go right back to where you started. And so he's in the training of your character. I got to get your character together. You got to serve not knowing what the promise is, so when the promise comes, you know how to receive it. You can be in first class. Oh, I like this. Oh, this feels great. Because you know what happens? Think about this. When you complain about something all the time, when you first get it, you're like, I better have got that. You really don't appreciate it as much as if you did something all of a sudden it's a surprise. Oh, I get first class. And it only cost me $45. So that $45 now, that look like nothing. Oh, that was nothing. It's done and over with now. So you got to change your perspective of how you look at things. You got to be willing to serve, not knowing what the purpose or the promise is, but knowing that God promised you something. When he sent the man of God to go get you, there was a promise that was lined up for you. So stop looking at all this other stuff. Stop complaining. Shut your mouth and go fill up the water. Because when that water is going to flow, and when you flow,
Preach, girl.
man.
Come on now. Come on, man.
One thing that always gets us that we forget that you've been faithful. When you are faithful,
Yes.
The problem is that we are not faithful. We get there, oh, this ministry too hard. Can I join the choir now? Oh, well, I don't like her, so can can I be in this ministry? You're not faithful to one thing. God placed you over that one thing, and it's going to change your character. A lot of people switch jobs, job after job. I mean, this guy I used to date had 22 W-2s in 1 year.
My God.
22. And you a little bit over 22. That's too much.
That's way. Yes.
But it's because, I didn't like that person. Or that didn't really fit me. That didn't do this. He was never faithful over one.
Oh.
Be faithful over that one thing and watch where God takes you. Be faithful over your ministry.
Yes.
Sometimes the pastor, it's not that the pastor does not see what you're doing. He has to focus on what his task is. He's got to be observant, because when God tells him, God is going to tell him, okay, now go ahead and bless them.
Yes.
But your character has to be lined up.
Yes.
You're at your last camel. Don't give up.
Yes.
Amen.
Amen.